Hello everyone, welcome back to another kinetic tutoring episode. Today we're taking a look at another friction problem for AP Physics C, so let's get straight into it. Bob is pulling a 30 kilogram filing cabinet with a force of 200 newtons. The filing cabinet refuses to move. The coefficient of static friction between the filing cabinet and the floor is 0.80. What is the magnitude of the friction force on the filing cabinet? Alright. So we know that okay, so here's where the trick with this problem is that we know that the friction force is just mu times normal. We're given the normal force. We know that the filing cabinet is 300 or 30 kilograms, and therefore the gravitational force that's pulling it down is going to be 300 newtons, and therefore the normal force uh, is also going to be 300 newtons. And so in order to find the frictional force, you just multiply that by 0.8 to get 240 newtons. So you would say, oh, the frictional force is 240. However, since Bob is pulling the filing cabinet with a force of 200 newtons, so there's 200 newtons going this way, and we're saying the friction is going to be 240, that means that the friction is actually going to be pulling it in the opposite direction. But as we know, and this is an inference we can make from, assessing real life situations, friction does not cause objects to move in the opposite direction from which you're pulling them. And that's because although the friction force can reach up to 240 newtons, it can only counteract the force that is acting on the object in the opposite direction, and it cannot exceed that force. And therefore, since Bob is pulling with 200 newtons, the opposite force that the friction is going to be exerting is also going to be 200 newtons and not the calculated 240 newtons. So there you have it. That's how you go about solving that problem. And yeah, I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time.